Do you remember the curiosity you had as a young child? How a potato press would become a spaceship? What if our wooden puppets could remind you of your inner child and learn more about early childhood? Hi, I'm Frederic. I'm with the Wooden Fellows, and we welcome you to the Petit Refuge. As we begin this journey together here on YouTube, so let's start with something simple. Let's start with something that we can all learn from young children, and it's the art of slowing down. Have you noticed how young children see tiniest details? A tiny flag, a tiny snail, or a tiny duckling flying on a sign? But somehow, as we grow up, we kind of lose this superpower. Our busy lives, or concerns, or endless to do list often push us to rush past through um, small wonders. And so that's why we need help. That's why we need a gentle reminder. That's why we need a guide. Um, that's why we need the Wooden Fellows. So, who are they? You may wonder. So, first came Maurice. He's a tourist from the lands of lumps and bumps, and he reminds us that being sad is part of life. Then came Madame Rigolotte. She brings joy everywhere she goes, and she's a rigolo from the land of seven colors. Petite Clotilde reminds us to dream big, to use our imagination, and also to take care of ourselves. She's a doudou to do from the land of smooth and mellows. Pierre qui roule, or Mousse Mousse from the land of leaves and bushes, connects us to Mother Earth. And with time, others join us, Boule de Poil, the Pouille, and the Bouille. And it's now have been over a year that we've been tagging along together, the Wooden Fellows discovering our world, and me slowing down with them. So when we slow down, our world is brighter, our imagination has space to rise, and we can connect more deeply with others, and especially with young children. So today, let's practice, shall we? So I'm going to share 3 pictures of the Wooden Fellows exploring our world in the past few months. So for each, I invite you to pause and notice one thing, anything, something that surprises you, something that makes you smile, anything. Second, think of one question you would ask to the Wooden Fellow. Be curious, be silly. There is no right or wrong answer. And last, find one connection to your own childhood. It can be a joyful moment, a moving memory. Just slow down and reflect. So, there is no right or wrong answer. But here is an example of what I would say. So, I noticed the snow on the ground, and I noticed Maurice looking up. I would like to ask him, Maurice, what do you think? What kind of weather do you have in the land of lumps and bumps? Have you ever seen snow before? And I loved snow when I was a child, and I still do. I just love walking in the quietness of a snowy day. So again, I'm just modeling here. please take those examples as example. And let's practice again on the next picture. Feel free to pause and reflect. I'm noticing the joy on her face. Do you look at your note every day, Petite Clotilde? I wish I had done this as a child, because I was not confident at all. Last one, pause and reflect. I'm noticing their complicity and how Madame Rigolotte seemed to trust Pierre Kéroul with gardening. Tell me about what you're doing. Simple question works. It brings me warm memories of gardening with my grandfather some years ago. So until our next video, we encourage you to keep practicing. Notice little things. Think like a young child and reconnect with your own childhood. Thanks for slowing down with us today. Let's do it again next time.